Welcome to our world. Won't you come on in? Waiting just for you. Welcome to our world.
Very good. Okay.
I'm still heartbroken about Nicolas Cage. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be hard. Oh, actually, let me change my microphone color
Let me check out.
because we all know what today is. And also, I want to clarify because Nicolas Cage is certainly not my favorite actor or anything. I've literally only seen him in National Treasures 1 and 2. But it's kind of funny. Oh no, I'm not read yet. Well, I'm talking about Nicolas Cage. He can see his color.
But you're kind of angry now. Oh,
I know. I'm
angry
getting
on
there.
its own?
I'm
Oh,
getting
never
there.
mind.
But my sister Caitlin always gets me things with his face on it, and that's kind of funny. But I like him in National Treasures 1 and 2, and I think he's a very funny, or like a fun, I don't know, a fun figure because he, what? You're laughing at yourself.
No,
I'm
I'm trying to get ready for the episode.
Hold on, let me change this to red.
I'm trying to get ready.
Well,
Hold
that's
on.
great. Let me tell you, while you're getting ready for the episode, I'm recording the episode
But
right
this is
now.
the airing of grievances. I have to have some kind of input.
And you are my biggest grievance.
Go
okay,
ahead. Go
back
ahead.
to Nicolas Cage.
Go ahead.
I think he's a fun figure because, like, first of all, he doesn't have Instagram or X or he's not like on social media at all. So anytime someone asks him about like a social media trend or something going on, he's like, "What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we talking about?"
Yeah.
It just breaks my
You
heart that
admire
he's a
that
Nepo
kind of-
baby.
yeah.
Anyway, all right. Airing of grievances.
But like we said in that episode, it's like the not all Nepo babies are bad. Put it that way.
But most of them are. Go ahead.
They have an advantage. Okay. Should I just start airing grievances?
Well, yeah. What's your first one? Let's hear.
Well, here's my first.
Okay.
People won't be able to relate to this.
Well,
But it is a
that'll
grievance
make this
that
a good
I have.
episode then.
Why, whenever we finish recording, why do I always have to put the microphones away
Because this is your room that we're recording in.
on my microphone? And I have to put that box back.
The makeshift desk, because you get a real desk and
Well,
I don't.
Yeah, but
I'm recording. My mic is
that's
sitting
a
on top
Frozen
of a
limited
box.
edition doll in that box.
Okay, that brings us to our second grievance of the day. Why do you have so many Frozen dolls around your room?
It's part of my retirement plan, and I haven't sold
You're
them all yet.
retired.
I know, but
What do you mean?
I
There
plan
is
on
no
living-
more.
I plan
Let
on
me
living.
explain. There is no more retirement
You're-
plan. We're past that point.
you are in the twilight of your life.
They say
No
that's
need
not what
to
I
plan
said.
for
That's
very
not what I
long.
said. I said you don't have to retirement plan. A retirement
Okay.
plan is something you have in place so you can retire.
Okay.
You've
Well-
done that. You're just looking at your living plan.
Well,
now.
maybe that's it. You know, the sad thing.
What?
How many stories do you hear of people that retire and they're dead like 6 months later?
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get everyone ready just in case.
Well, it's a good thing we're going to sign your will tomorrow.
I know. That's tomorrow. That's
Super
not a joke.
exciting.
We're going to sign the paperwork.
I would say that I'll put my microphone away, but that's a lie. So let's move on to the next.
Probably
complaint.
after tomorrow, my life is in great jeopardy
Okay, what's your next complaint?
because then you'll see. Everyone
Okay.
will be like, oh, okay.
Your next complaint?
All right. I don't know if these are really complaints.
No,
These are just
I'm
weird
sure
thoughts
they
that I
are.
have.
Well, we definitely know. We
here's a
know that
thought.
nobody wants to hear what I complain about because my grammar things and my stainless steel wiping no one likes. So I'm done with my complaints. This is all you.
You know the funny thing? I got a text from Uncle Steve.
Also, I'm sorry, really quickly with the stainless steel because got some comments about that, like who cares, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
My whole point in saying that was not specifically with the stainless steel. It was that I'm annoyed when people don't read the directions on things and then do things incorrectly when they have instructions right in front of them.
Well, yeah, I agree.
That's what annoyed me about that. It's not specifically stainless steel. That was just the example that came up that I saw, okay? All right.
I agree
To
with
clarify,
that.
go ahead.
Just want to let you know that Uncle Steve sent a text last night. Whatever it was, he said, "I'll let you know the reason why." Go ahead. What are your grievances? Go ahead.
I'm not listing any. I said that.
You don't have any grievances.
I have many.
All right.
If I have grievances,
Okay.
and I'm sure I have. What? Do
Let's
you
go
not
with
have?
this one.
No.
I'm not sure. No, I have I have a very short list, a few things, and I'm not sure if they're grievances or episode
Well,
ideas.
I'll tell you.
This is going to become political. I can't do it. I can't do
It can
it.
be political.
I can't. Okay. Here. This is a grievance. This is a good way to put it.
Goodness.
No, I'm frustrated at the level of like comedians can't be comedians anymore.
Political
And
correctness.
you,
That's what you're mad about.
and you can't. And you. Here's the thing. You probably can't relate to it because you were probably very young. I feel like the last time a comedian could joke about certain things without being attacked, canceled, whatever. Now I feel like people get offended so quickly, right? And I mean, what frustrates me, and this is my grievance, it's to the point where people want to limit speech just for offending them.
Here's my reply to this, which is that, okay, so you've never gotten offended by someone making a joke about
Yes,
you.
Are you telling me I haven't, or asking me if I have?
It's a question. There's a question mark at the end.
Yes, I've gotten offended. I've gotten, and in some cases, if I got offended, maybe I would think, that's not even funny.
Okay, so then I don't understand what we're talking about.
I'm not saying I'm not. Okay, people can get offended and still find something funny. Okay, what I'm saying is comedians are so hesitant to say certain things anymore because they literally have to worry about it.
So from my viewpoint, though, I feel like from conversations we've had about this in the past, it's this subject specifically, you'll get mad about things that affect other people. So like you are not in the affected group, and so you're mad that the affected group is getting upset by this, but you're not a part of the affected.
But you're jumping to the assumption that I'm never in the group.
I'm saying based on conversations that we've had.
If somebody does a joke about white guys about my age
that don't own
balding,
that don't own a pair of
that
workout shorts.
Yes, that don't own workout shorts because I don't do that. But
because you don't work out.
I don't even know I didn't even know whatever. That's a whole different
thing. He only owns jean shorts and khaki shorts.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Well, okay, khaki shorts and jeans. I guess that is. I guess that's true. No, I have that other pair. I have that one other pair. I thought maybe I have some, but I never wear them.
Which one? The one that you showed me in Caitlin?
The one that looked like they were for the not even the right size. No, like put it this way. We've gotten to a point where there are certain groups that you can joke about and it's fine, and other groups that you can't. And that is a problem.
I don't disagree with that on the surface. This also doesn't feel like an airing of grievances anymore. This feels like a whole thing.
Well, it is a grievance.
Airing of grievances are light and
well, then move on.
We talk about stainless
We can go into more
steel.
detail. We can go into more detail about this later.
My only point is I understand what you're saying, but I also think it's easy for you to say that as a member of a group that is not being made fun of.
But that's not true. That's what I'm saying. That's not
I'm
true.
just talking about in scenarios that you're talking about. It's other people are being made fun of, and then you're upset that they're like, oh, well, I didn't really like that joke.
Just for the
And you're like,
record.
well, it was a
just for the
joke.
record,
Just take a joke.
Hold on, just for the record, it's just some groups that are okay to joke about. It's okay to joke about white people. It's all right.
That's not.
It's okay to joke about Catholics. I'm just telling you, it's okay to joke about, I don't know, any. Well, I won't say any religion, okay? But my point is, there are specific groups that it's okay to joke about,
I know,
or even
and
even comment in a negative way. That's
my point is, what you're really upset about is that you are now included in the group that's allowed to be made fun of.
No.
Yes.
If every group was allowed to be made fun of,
but they're not,
like
and
it
you
used
are
to be,
and you're in the good old days. Let's just bring
when
back.
every group could be made fun of, and it wasn't.
I get what you're saying, and it's your airing of grievance.
Okay. Next one.
No, I don't want to minimize your grievances. Your feelings are valid. Okay.
Okay. Do you have one here, or am I going to have to just keep going?
I don't have any written because I'm sick of my grievances being made fun of. So that's my grievance for the day.
You just make what?
Not by you.
Oh, okay.
By the listeners. That's my grievance for the day, is I'm just over here being honest about how I feel and people are coming for me.
I don't. Maybe I missed that. Maybe I missed that.
I don't love it. No one cares about the Oxford comma. No one cares about the reason why or stainless steel and following directions. And that's fine. I'm not telling all of you that you need to worry about that. I'm just trying to educate you. So that's my bad for trying to educate the 12 people that listen to this podcast.
Okay. Here's
I'm bitter. I'm bitter about it.
People that, like, let's say they eat, they make supper, they make lunch, and they just put their dishes in the sink when the dishwasher's empty, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just putting this stuff in the dishwasher.
Are you complaining about that?
Yeah.
You've done that. You do that a lot.
No, Oh,
yes, you do.
The only
time, plenty
if
of
there are
times,
clean dishes, maybe in the dishwasher, if it's in the middle of running.
There are plenty of times that I have put.
All
we're not doing this today.
I have
other witnesses in this house that will agree with me.
I'm going to do video.
Okay.
I'm going to take video.
Set
next
up a
time.
camera out there,
all right,
and we
so
can
that's
view.
One.
You do that.
Running the dishwasher when it's like half empty. I just hate.
I like to think it's half full.
I hate. Okay. Yep, that's very good.
Why? Because it's a waste of water. Why do we even?
Some people.
No, I was going to say. On that note, what about? Where does the phrase "on that note" come from? No one cares. Okay,
go ahead.
About people that wash their dishes by hand instead of using
the dishwasher. How about people who wash their dishes practically before they put them in the dishwasher?
Yes. So that's see, people are going to think this is stupid too. Now I'm self-conscious about everything I say during the airing of grievances.
No, say it because
if you look in the directions for the dishwasher, it specifically says you should have something on the dishes that you're putting in so that the soap and the water have things to cling to when the dishwasher is running. If you put basically clean plates in the dishwasher and you're just trying to sanitize them or something, that's not doing anything.
It's a complete waste of money because the little food particles, whatever's on there, actually aids the cleaning process.
That's what I just said.
I know. I'm just restating it because I don't have anything to add.
And because people zoned out when I started talking about dishwasher directions.
May as well go with it. But yeah. I mean, this can be all a separate episode about dishwashers.
No one.
People not loading stuff in the dishwasher the right way. It drives me nuts.
Let's talk about that. Okay, what? Go ahead.
I was going to say you can't stack plates. You can't stack 3 plates together. Well, you can't. The water can't go through one object to get to another.
You pouted like a 6-year-old.
Some people sometimes. they put their dishes in there, and they may as
In-
well put a shield with the dish or or the bowl or whatever.
In completely unrelated news, our next episode will be on therapy.
And then, I wanted to talk about that too.
So here, though, because if you actually look at the directions for a dishwasher,
Go ahead.
the dishes, all of it should be pointed towards the middle, towards the center.
Yes, the jets.
So when you line up all of your plates and they're all facing the same way because it looks organized or whatever, the dishes that are facing away aren't actually getting as clean as they could.
I know exactly what you're saying, but I cannot believe I don't. Okay, the design of most dishwashers wouldn't allow some of the plates to be facing. They would lean in and fall forward because of the way
they could be more
I guess,
towards the center.
Well, that's the thing. As a general rule, right? The thing should be the surface which needs to be cleaned the most should be facing inward, right? I actually watched. No lie. I watched a number of videos on this, which probably I spend at least over an hour of my life.
This may be
watching
shocking,
videos.
But that does not surprise me at all.
Well, the one thing, no, the one thing that's a key thing, and the one video I watched, and this guy, he had taken the time to really do the tests and all. If you're buying the more expensive, like dishwashing liquid, let's say, or tablets or whatever, you're wasting your money. You're better off going with, if you can find it, a powder. And the store brand. The liquid is okay, right? Kind of like the worst option is the cheapest option, or is the easiest option.
Yeah.
Those little pods, right? Because you buy the pods and they have the little separate sections and tell you that, well, this goes first and then this and then. None of that happens.
No.
None of it happens. It's all marketing.
It's all a bald face.
It is. And someday we need to have an episode, actually, because at a very high level, another one of my grievances is marketing and how many people fall for marketing, whether it's food, name brands versus generic store brands.
I don't think of it like that. I think of it as the marketing being really good. I don't think people are stupid. You said that people about falling for marketing.
Well,
I think if the marketing is really good, it's doing its
well,
job.
obviously it works. It works.
You don't have time as a consumer. You don't have time to do research on every single item in your life.
No, I'm saying, but you should be smart enough to know.
No, I don't think that's anything to do with.
No, you don't.
You are offending the everyday consumer. And we're losing our audience right now.
Okay. We would have crossed the 10,000 listener mark.
They definitely didn't stop listening when I was explaining how to clean stainless steel.
Here's my point. It doesn't take any research. This is where common sense comes into play. If you have two brands, okay? It could be anything. All right.
What?
This is another one of my grievances is you're not
that I
listening
was
to me.
talking and you didn't listen and you kept talking and so I started singing.
The problem is I'm going to forget what I was even going to say.
Well, then
by
all means, let's prioritize yours. Because you're going to forget instead of you.
You have two. Let's say it happens to be cookies, right? It could be anything. And you have, and let's say, okay, just to not make it too confusing or whatever. Let's say one of them is not a store brand, it's a name brand, but they don't do any advertising or very little advertising. You have the other one that does all kinds of advertising. Anyone with common sense should know, wait a minute, advertising is really expensive. These TV commercials must cost a lot of money, okay? I mean, what does that tell you? Like, if they have to spend all that money on advertising, it doesn't mean the product is any better. Laundry detergent, better example. Okay. If you're going to buy a laundry detergent, okay, don't just assume that the one that you see commercials for all the time is the best one.
I just always go for the one with the prettiest packaging.
That's fair. Fair enough.
My area of grievance is this episode. And I think everyone would agree with me.
There was someone typing right now that was their comment, and they just took it out because they're like, all right, you already covered that. Yep.
I hope you all have a better weekend and a better time this weekend than you did listening to this episode.
I think there's some interesting stuff.
There is.
Well, what's our minimum? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, we're 5 seconds away. Let's just talk for a minute.
We don't have a minimum.
Can't we
talk until
let's do like
is done.
Let's do like a 30-second episode after this one.
All right. Well, here's one more thing that I'll complain about.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's not you.
Okay.
It's another thing having to do with driving and stupid people.
Okay.
Which I've told you this before, what bothers me is when you're driving and it's down.
You said it wasn't to do with me.
Not you. When the general population, when I'm driving. You got so offended so quickly. If I'm driving and I'm saying you as the general population.
Now I get it. Yeah, so go ahead.
Picture yourself in the driver's seat. You're driving and the road that you're on is like the minimum speed limit is like 45, 50. So it's a decent speed. It's not like you're, driving Miss Daisy over here or anything.
25 miles an hour.
Yeah. And there are cars that at a stoplight, they have their turn to go and they pull out in front of you. Like they're making the right turn and they pull out in front of you while you're driving like a much higher speed. And as we know how physics works, it's going to take them time to get up to the speed that you're driving at. Yeah. So you have to slam on your brakes, maybe even not slam because you can see that they're going. But you have to apply
your brakes.
It slows you down. You have to, cause wear and tear to your car because this person could not just wait their turn for the light to change. I don't have an issue. If they don't have a light, they got to go when they can go. Right. I get that. If they've been there for 10 minutes and this is the biggest gap they saw, by all means, carry on. You have a light. You will have your own turn. Right. Okay?
And now,
why are you going to ruin my day by doing this?
You have to slow down, right? And you're probably going to miss the first minute or two of the Kardashians.
I'm leaving.
Okay. So what are we doing today?
I mean, I don't know yet what this series even really is going to be, so I need to figure out. This isn't a great advertisement for This Is This.
Okay, we're going to have dead air for a few minutes while you figure that out.
No, you can please enjoy some smooth jazz.
Yes, okay.
I was gonna say something like you could play them a song or something.
Yeah, I'll just hum something.
Yeah, just hum some elevator music. I'm trying to change the color of my mic. I don't remember where. There it is. That's nice.
Yeah, better. Yeah.